Well, hi there. I'm going to show you how to do my Braelund stitch. The yarn I'm using is Carnival yarn from Hobbii, Hobbii. I got it online and it comes from Norway, but they ship it pretty fast. Okay, and it is an acrylic yarn. It's a number 3 yarn, so I'm using 2 strands, and it's making kind of like a light bulky, a thin bulky. The yarn I'm using is a 5/8 inch gauge, and I'm only using 6 pegs on it, but of course you can use more pegs if you want. Okay, so what else? Oh yes, if you need to slow down the video, there's a button that will slow it down, and it will also speed it up if you want to zoom past something. And there's also closed caption button. If you turn it on, it'll give you almost like a pattern because it'll all be in words. So there's 2 things you should take advantage of. And also in my description, and to see this you may have to scroll down, but in the description I will put my cast on and my bind off. And there's also links there for my Facebook group and my Ravelry listings. So, you know, but you will have to scroll down. Okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a slip knot and pop it on the first peg. Oh, my loom hook is from a place that isn't making them right now, but they were called We Have a Handle on This. Okay? So the slip knot's on here, and I'm just going to wedge it in here. There we go. Makes it easy because you can see it and it doesn't move around too much for me. And then I'm going to take the working yarn and put it under that loop. And at the same time, I'm going to keep this one here tight. Okay? And so now I have a loop, and I'm going to take the loop and put it behind the first peg, take the working yarn and just pull it through. Behind the first peg, take the working yarn, pull it through. And just do that all the way to the end. And if the loop gets too big, you can just pull it and make it smaller. And then I'm going to pop it on the last peg and just knit it over. Okay, and now, so I never forget what stitch I'm doing, I always write it down so I can see it. Now this is a 2-row stitch, and we're going to do the first row. So knit this over. Now Braelund Stitch is made up of 2 stitches, so this stitch that I'm going to use going this way is my kernel stitch, so you can always look at that one as well. But I'm going to take this and wrap it like this. So again, watch, I'm going over as if to U-wrap, but I keep going and I come back in front. Then I take this loom hook, put it in the 2 loops, and purl them. Got lost there. Purl them both over, just like that, and tighten. Okay, so you wrap around and back, put the loom hook in and scoop them up and purl them. That's kernel stitch. Wrapping around and purling. Be good if I got this just a little closer to me because it's a little hard. Okay, and then this one, and purl it. And then I'm just going to knit over this one, and you're usually under it, so you can either take it off and go behind it to make it easy, or you can just knit it the way it is. Just a little bit easier this way, I find it. And I'm just going to knit it off. And then we're going to do the second row. And the second row is my twisted owl stitch. And that's also been on my channel for a long time. So I'm going to take the working yarn and I'm going to do an E-wrap and knit it off. Then I'm going to go forward in a U-wrap and knit it off, same peg, and then tighten. So E-wrap, come back, U-wrap, there. Now both row 1 and row 2 are very textured stitches, so they make a real interesting pattern together. E-wrap, U-wrap, and tighten. E-wrap, U-wrap, and tighten, and knit it off. Okay, now we're going to go back, and in this direction we do the kernel stitch. So we go around like that and we purl it, and we take the loop, put it on the peg, and again wrap and purl it, and you just tighten it a bit. Okay, not only if you're really loose. Just want to sort of snug it up. There we go, and again. And we come back in my twisted owl stitch, so we knit this over, we do the E-wrap, we do the U-wrap, and that one we tighten. E-wrap, U-wrap, E-wrap, U-wrap. So there's 2 stitches on every peg. And over. And so then we're going to keep going back and forth. And of course, we can get a bit of a look at it, and you can see now it's quite a beautiful textured stitch already, but we'll have to do more. But there it is, looking really nice. And the other side looks like this, although we have to do probably more of the other side to see it, but it's a nice looking stitch too. Okay, so again, that's what it looks like. Got lots of texture and it's nice squishy. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit more and we can have a look at it. Okay, so I will see you in a bit. Okay, so here's what it's looking like now. You can get a better idea what it looks like. And the other side. It doesn't curl. And as you see, I put no borders on it at all. But I don't need them for this project. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It looks really good on both sides, and it's not that hard to do. So I think you'll enjoy doing this stitch.